Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Doug and wanted to take a look at a different kind of cap, different manufacturer, different style than what I usually talk about, which is the New Era 5950. Now today we're going to be looking at a Flexfit cap, which I'm sure many of you have seen in many different stores and all over the place. It is a pretty prominent cap if you go into a big retailer like Lids, and most frequently they're branded with some other sportswear manufacturer like the one I'm about to review here in this video. I've had questions over the last couple of years of viewers who wanted me to review a Flexfit cap. With everything that's going on in the fitted market, especially the pricing of fitteds these days, I figured now is as good a time as any to take a look at some alternatives. Now first, I wanted to talk really quick about the manufacturer, and I'm going to give a shot at this pronunciation and hopefully I'm getting it right. And I believe it's Yupoong, Yupoong. Let's just go with Yupoong. And they are a South Korea-based company, headquarters in Seoul, South Korea. And the Flexfit cap appears to be the original stretch fit cap. That is the indication on their website, which is rich with a broad span of Flexfit caps in all sorts of different materials, colors, and many different options: mesh back, adjustables, stretch fit, etc. And they indicate that they've got factories in both Vietnam and Bangladesh that are producing most of these caps under that Flexfit name. And of course, I had to pick one to review for this video, a Hurley branded Flexfit cap from one of my local lid stores. I've actually had it for a while and wanted to talk a little bit about what I think about the cap and how it's been performing for me. So for starters, I picked out this particular Hurley cap because of the material called H2O Dry, which is a Hurley brand, I believe. And that is a wicking material. So it's a performance fiber, just like Nike's Dry Fit. And the sweatband and the cap body are both made out of this H2O dry material. So both of them are actively wicking away sweat as you build that up. Now the stretch material in both of those elements, the cap body and the sweatband, make this a true Flexfit cap. It is a stretch fit. I'm a 7.5 or a 7 5/8 in fitted cap, so I went straight to the large, extra large size in this cap. And it's basically got kind of a mid-crown height and shape to it. So not quite as high as a 5950. And I'm showing some images here of this Flexfit cap next to a Detroit Tigers blackout 5950, just to give you an idea of how much the difference is between the shape and the height and the overall volume of the crown on these two cap models. Apart from that, the construction is very similar to common cap construction that you'll find in the 5950 or other similar caps. It's got a 6-panel construction, eyelets for ventilation. There's a stiff structured buckram under the front 2 panels to give it that crown shape and maintain that. And then it's got an embroidered logo, and unlike the 5950, you can actually see the stitching through the buckram. So that is something that New Era has always said is proprietary and a trade secret, is how they bond the buckram to the panels and keep the embroidery under the buckram so that it doesn't really irritate. But nonetheless, it's embroidered through the buckram on this cap. It has not really bothered me. Now you're probably ready to see this on my head, so let's take a look. Just some quick notes on this Flexfit cap. You can see the mid-crown profile. I'll turn that left and right just so you can get a sense for that. Good curve on the visor. I have not had to maintain this at all. It comes pre-curved to that level, and it's been a great fit for me and a good performing cap. I use this mostly for walks through the neighborhood, mainly in the mornings, but I do work up a sweat. And this is a performance type wicking material that's done a great job for me on those walks when I do get a little sweaty. It feels a little small for my head. Again, in fitted caps, which is my primary cap, I am a 7.5 to 7 5/8. So I went straight to the large, extra large version of this cap. And I do get some compression of my forehead from the sweatband. And I'll take this off really quick and see if I've started to build some up there. And yeah, you can see it starting to form. So If I have this on for more than, say, 10 minutes or so, those creases in my skin can get fairly deep and they take a little while to moderate out of my skin. Other than that, this has been a great cap. I like the performance aspects of it. The structured crown still, which is a look that I love, but also the mid-height of the crown and sort of the tailored look of that structured crown that you get with this cap. So overall, I'd say this is a good add to my collection, and happy I bought it, and probably would look at more FlexFit caps in the future. The other drawback that maybe I didn't mention when I was trying it on is that it does tend to be a little bit warmer, probably because of that performance material. When I showed the inside of the cap, you can see a little bit of that shine to the inside of the 4 fabric panels in the back. And that just tells me that it's not high on the ventilation scale. It's there more to do the wicking, because I've noticed when wearing it in the summer heat, it does get to be a little warm. If you've seen my videos before, you know that my channel is a great destination for 5950 guidance and stretching, shaping, shrinking advice. And I've put some links in the description below that will point you towards some of my best videos for doing those things. So check those out if you're further interested. But other than that, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.